Welcome to the Impact or Invisible video series. This series is your companion to the book Impact or Invisible: Surviving the Data Age with AI, written by Angel Reyes. Each video in this series takes one concept from the book and expands on it, giving you practical insights you can apply to your research immediately. Today we are on video 5, 5 AI tools every researcher needs. In a previous video, we covered the 5 categories of AI tools available to researchers. Today we are getting much more practical and specific. I am going to help you build what I call a starter stack, which is a minimal but complete toolkit that covers your essential AI needs as a researcher. If you have been overwhelmed by the hundreds of tools available or unsure where to invest your limited time learning new technologies, this video will give you the clarity you need. Let us get started. Here is the problem we are addressing in this video. Researchers are completely overwhelmed by hundreds of AI tools and simply do not know where to start building their toolkit. The landscape is genuinely confusing and changes rapidly. New tools launch every single week with bold claims about their capabilities. Marketing materials are often exaggerated or misleading about what tools can actually do. It is genuinely difficult to know what is actually useful for real research versus what is just hype designed to attract attention. This overwhelming situation leads to several negative outcomes for researchers. Some spend excessive time evaluating tool after tool instead of actually doing their research work. Others adopt tools randomly based on whatever colleague recommendation they heard most recently without any strategic thinking. Still others postpone any AI adoption indefinitely, always waiting for the landscape to stabilize or for the perfect tool to emerge, which never happens. What you need is not a comprehensive list of every tool available. That would just add to your overwhelm. What you need is a curated starting point, a minimal stack of tools that covers your essential needs, lets you experience the real benefits of AI-assisted research, and provides a solid foundation you can build on over time. The solution is what I call the starter stack approach to building your AI toolkit. This approach identifies 5 specific categories where you need at least one good tool to cover your essential research needs. Category 1 is a general AI assistant. This is your Swiss Army knife for research tasks of all kinds. Tools like Claude, ChatGPT, or Gemini fall into this category. You will use your general assistant constantly for brainstorming, getting explanations of difficult concepts, receiving feedback on your ideas, drafting text, and countless other tasks throughout your research workflow. Category 2 is Semantic Search for discovering literature. This helps you find relevant papers using concepts and meaning rather than just matching keywords. Tools in this space help you discover important literature you would otherwise miss entirely. Category 3 is Citation Management with AI features built in. You need to organize your references systematically anyway for any serious research project. Modern citation managers now include AI features for discovery and organization that add significant value. Category 4 is writing Polish tools that help you improve your academic prose. These tools help you improve clarity, fix grammar issues, and refine your style in manuscripts before submission. Category 5 is Web Research Assistance for finding information beyond academic literature. These tools help you find and synthesize information from the broader web, not just from academic databases. Together, these 5 categories cover the complete essential AI-assisted research workflow from discovery through publication. Let me walk you through how to think strategically about building your personal starter stack over time. Start with a general AI assistant as your first and highest priority tool. This is the most versatile category and where most researchers see immediate and substantial value from day one. Pick one of the major options that is accessible to you and invest real time in learning to use it effectively. Developing good prompting skills with a general assistant provides enormous returns across everything else you do. Next, add semantic search capability for your literature discovery process. The ability to find papers by concept rather than just keyword matching transforms how you explore any field. This is especially valuable when you are entering a new research area or looking for cross-disciplinary connections that keyword searches miss. Then consider your citation management needs. If you already use a citation manager regularly, Check whether it has added AI features recently. If not, evaluate whether switching to one with AI capabilities makes sense for your workflow. Writing tools and web research round out your complete starter stack. These are not necessarily your first priorities when starting out, but they become valuable additions as you get comfortable with AI-assisted workflows and want to expand your capabilities further. Let me show you the contrast between researchers before and after building a proper starter stack. Before building a strategic toolkit, researchers are overwhelmed by options and paralyzed by choices. They do not know where to start, so they either adopt nothing at all or adopt tools completely haphazardly without any strategy. Their AI usage ends up inconsistent and often ineffective because they have not invested in learning any particular tools deeply enough to use them well. They waste time constantly switching between tools and never develop real proficiency. After building a proper starter stack with intention, you have a coherent toolkit where every tool serves a clear purpose. You know exactly which tool to reach for in different situations based on what you are trying to accomplish. You have invested real time in learning your chosen tools thoroughly, so you actually use them effectively to get results, and you have a clear foundation for thoughtful expansion over time. When a new tool emerges and gets attention, you can evaluate it strategically against what you already have. Does this new tool do something genuinely new that my current tools cannot do? Is it significantly better in a specific category where I already have a solution? You make decisions from a position of clarity and strength rather than confusion and anxiety. The impact of building a proper starter stack is that you leave this video with a clear and actionable toolkit strategy to implement immediately. No more analysis paralysis keeping you stuck. No more wondering endlessly what tools you should be using for your research. You have a framework for the essential categories you need to cover and a sensible process for building your stack incrementally over time without getting overwhelmed. This approach also scales beautifully as you grow more sophisticated. As you become genuinely proficient with your initial tools through regular use, you can explore additional options to enhance specific capabilities. Maybe you add a specialized tool for data analysis that is particularly good in your specific field. Maybe you try a different semantic search engine to compare results with what you currently use. The starter stack gives you a solid foundation to build on, not a limitation that constrains you. You will also find that competence with core tools transfers surprisingly well. The prompting skills you develop with one AI assistant apply directly to others. The mental models you build for using semantic search effectively apply across different platforms. Your investment in learning compounds significantly over time. Let us review the key takeaways from this video so you can start building your toolkit today. First, the overwhelm you feel is completely real and valid. Hundreds of AI tools exist making bold claims, and confusion about where to start prevents many researchers from benefiting from AI at all. You are not alone in feeling this way. Second, the starter stack approach provides a practical and manageable solution. 5 categories to focus on: general AI assistant, semantic search, citation management, writing polish, and web research. At least one good tool in each category covers your essential needs without overwhelming you. Third, the outcome of this approach is clarity and action instead of paralysis. You leave with a framework for building your toolkit incrementally, starting with the highest value categories first and expanding thoughtfully from there. No more paralysis, just practical steps forward that you can take starting today. This video is part of the Impact or Invisible video series designed to expand on the concepts taught in the book Impact or Invisible: Surviving the Data Age with AI by Angel Reyes. The book is your comprehensive guide to transforming your research with artificial intelligence while maintaining the highest standards of integrity. Inside, you will find field-tested frameworks that have been refined through real research practice. You will discover ready-to-use prompts that you can copy and paste directly into your AI tools, and you will learn practical guardrails that protect your work and reputation. The research landscape has changed forever. More than 3 million papers are published every single year. Traditional methods alone cannot keep pace with this volume. The question is no longer whether to use A1. The question is how to use it effectively while maintaining research integrity. Impact or Invisible answers that question with strategies that work in the real world. The book is available now on Amazon and at major bookstores worldwide. Here is the essential message I want you to remember from this video going forward. Build a starter stack strategically. General AI assistant, semantic search, citation manager, writing polish, and web research. 5 categories. At least one good tool in each. That is your complete foundation for AI-assisted research. You do not need to evaluate hundreds of options to get started. You do not need to wait for the perfect tool to emerge someday. You need a working toolkit that you can learn to use effectively through regular practice, and you need to start building that toolkit right now rather than waiting. Pick one tool from each category based on what is accessible to you, what your institution supports, and what colleagues you trust recommend. Then invest real time in learning those specific tools well through regular use. A researcher who knows 5 tools deeply and uses them skillfully will be dramatically more effective than one who has superficially tried 50 different tools without mastering any of them. Thank you for watching video 5 in the Impact or Invisible series. Remember, this video covered just one concept from the book. The complete book contains over 100 frameworks, techniques, and strategies organized across 10 comprehensive chapters. Here is what else you will find inside. The diverge-converge method helps you know exactly when AI can help and when human judgment is essential. The AI sandwich technique structures any AI-assisted task for quality results. You get copy and paste prompt templates for literature reviews, data analysis, manuscript writing, and grant applications. Hallucination detection protocols help you catch AI errors before they compromise your work. Data privacy guardrails keep you compliant with institutional and regulatory requirements. And the Reviewer Zero simulation has helped many researchers dramatically improve their grant success rates. The book also provides dedicated guidance for global researchers working with limited resources. Get your copy of Impact or Invisible on Amazon today, and make sure to subscribe to this channel so you do not miss any videos in this series. Each video builds your AI research toolkit one concept at a time. I will see you in the next one.